welcome back to Invest and Smile. So today I want to talk to you about something that you do probably every morning, at least most of us, and maybe even a few times a day. That thing is basically actually I'm drinking it right now, our morning coffee. I have to say it's pretty good. The question is, what time of the day should we have the coffee? A lot of us wake up and the first thing we do, our eyes are like half open, half closed, and we're like, let's just go and grab that coffee. So, as you see, I'm all in for coffee and I love it. The question is, what time should we have it? Before we go into what time we have it, let's understand something. When we wake up in the morning, our cortisol level is really high. Now, that is great. Our cortisol level helps to basically raise the blood pressure. It does a lot of good things for us and helps us start the day. So if that's a good thing, how is coffee a problem in this, like in having it as the first thing in the morning? So I want to say coffee is not a problem as coffee, even though a lot of opinions on that one. We won't go into that. But when you wake up in the morning and have high levels of cortisol, when you're having coffee, so you're even increasing the cortisol level even higher. What does that mean? That means that your body gets used to it. That means that 1 cup of coffee won't be enough, and then you'll basically have you'll go high, have a high rush, and then crash down. So we're all in for coffee. I think coffee is great. You just need to know when to have it. Usually they say waiting between 60 to 90 minutes is a good time to wait. So wake up, brush your teeth, do whatever you do, maybe do some exercise, some meditation, whatever it is, and then have your coffee. And what you're basically letting your body do that hour is use its natural ingredients, natural power in the morning that has high cortisol. Then when the cortisol starts dropping, then you bring in your coffee, and your coffee is a lot more effective. Same thing after the meal. Instead of having, let's say you eat lunch around 12, 1, instead of having the coffee right after, maybe wait half an hour, 1 hour to have the coffee. Now, I don't believe in being going all the way in firm situation that you have your morning coffee a second after you wake up. So now every day have it 90 minutes after. Try with once a week, maybe twice a week. By the way, runners, some runners say that it's better to have coffee before the run. It helps basically also with the blood, the circulating of the blood, and a few other good things. But again, there's no need to move and do one big decision and stop having coffee in the morning when you wake up. Start slowly, step by step. If you'll do something at one time, sometimes it works, but a lot of times it doesn't. So for you, I recommend, by the way, if you like coffee, keep on having it, but have coffee. Don't have coffee with all the sugar. And all the coffee with ice cream and all that. By the way, that's also good, but don't have that too much. So if we make it simple, wake up, do whatever you do, exercise, meditation, take care of your kids, then have your coffee. But start, in small steps. Do it maybe the beginning once, twice a week. Other times, you could also have your coffee as you wake up. Now, another really important thing to realize is that coffee is great, but coffee and caffeine bothers our sleep. So even if you have coffee right before, I have a friend that can have a cup of coffee a second before he goes to sleep and he'll fall asleep. And that still affects his sleep. He might not feel it, but the quality of his sleep could be a lot better if he wouldn't have had his coffee. So when is the time to stop having coffee? Research says usually it's about, research changes every few years, but I'll say between 8 to 12 hours, let's say 8 hours before you go to sleep, stop having your coffee. You could have other things, maybe with no caffeine, maybe tea with no caffeine or other stuff. But if you want to have a good quality of sleep, you should stop about around 8 hours before you go to sleep. So again, enjoy your coffee, have fun, and have a great day.